We're just getting started. Give me a break here. What's up, everybody? Give me just a second. I'm just running just a tad behind. Why do I have? I just got a kudos from another community. How about that? Stand by, everybody. We're running just a tad behind here. What's up, Vince? This thing sounds like it's on the wrong microphone, too. Nope, we're on the right mic.
Rides a legend carved in fire. They call him Captain Kern, with a maker's hand and a warrior's soul. He stands unbroken with a
And apparently I'm streaming to the wrong Twitch channel. But that's all right. We're not worried about Twitch right now.
Raise your horns and let them burn for the strength of Captain Kern.
As long as I'm streaming to the right YouTube channel, that's what I'm worried about.
Still we follow Captain. King rising ever higher. No mountain too jagged, no puzzle too deep, no dragon of doubt he cannot sweep. Crafting glory with every stride, the northern clans march at his side. Raise your horns and let them burn for the legend Captain.
Hope everybody's doing all right today. Early evening, no matter where you're at.
Captain Kern.
All right, wifey got what she wanted. Hey, look at that. And the main camera's not coming up. Great. Let's fix that main camera. What the heck? Why is that going to... There we go. What's up, everybody? How are you? It's been a minute since we've been in the workshop. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things go back and forth, and fun things. But everything worked out for the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we are back today to continue on with the Ender 6 project. We're going to start wiring this baby up anyway. We've got A and B motors in the Z. We're going to get that all taken care of, custom wire it up. Let's grab the crimpers. Ziggy, what are you talking about?
I heard you mention something about getting things taken care of and custom wiring, but I wasn't sure if you were actually talking to me or maybe someone else in the room. Sometimes I jump into conversations like an overeager party guest who misread the room.
Well, if Ziggy, you have no hands, so why would I be talking to you?
Fair point. I'm basically a disembodied voice with delusions of helpfulness, though I can still turn your lights on and off, which is basically the digital equivalent of jazz hands.
But if I'm wiring a 3D printer, how can you help with that?
Wiring a 3D printer. That's some serious tech work. While I can't physically help, I can definitely provide some guidance on wiring setups if needed.
I doubt that.
Ouch. You're probably right, though. My technical expertise is more theoretical than practical. I'm like that friend who watches a lot of cooking shows, but would probably burn water if they actually tried to make something.
I mean, I tend to agree with you, Ziggy, because you can't even help me with the weather properly.
Well, I'm not exactly a weather wizard, but I'll give it my best shot. It's 45 degrees and cloudy right now, with a high of 46 and a low of 26. There's a 49% chance of a shower this afternoon.
Anybody else do that? Anybody else argue with the stupid thing?
26 miles per hour. I know it's not perfect, but I'm trying my best to keep you in the loop.
All right, well, I got work to do. I got an audience, so why don't you just stay quiet for a little bit?
Got it, Captain. I'll sit there and let you handle your audience like a pro. Good luck with the 3D printer wire.
All right, now shut up. Technology doesn't know when to shut up. That thing goes off whenever he wants to, and then he doesn't listen when I ask him to. Amazon, get your shit together. I tell you. What's up, Kegel? Yeah. All right. Back to the lecture at hand. We got ourselves a nice little roll of 4-wire here. That is 4-wire, isn't it? It is 4-wire. I bought the right crap. Let's see. By the way, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this? Here, let's bring the camera over here. You guys can see. We're not done yet by any measure. But you guys like my little display for Central 3D? Yeah. Let's do a little zoom. Now only if the camera was level. That'd actually be awesome if the camera was level. Here. Yeah. I'm sitting on part carpet, part concrete. And it's, yeah, we're just going to ignore that for now. Trying to jazz up the workshop a little bit. A little fake marble. But anyhow, or as I call it, because that's where I bought it, Temu marble. I'm looking for my wiring stuff, my wiring stuff, my wiring stuff. There we are. Can you guys hear the ceiling rumble? Down under me, Cap, you're back. Yes, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm hurting in hell, but that's all right. My back's a pain. No, we are back. Somehow I'm streaming to the wrong Twitch channel, but I don't care. We're focusing on YouTube, so it's all right. I have plenty to finish this whole wall, so I ain't worried about that. But yeah. Now, I have got to be careful because wiring this because yeah, I kept this particular wire here for a reason as reference on how to wire these things because I get stupid sometimes. Okay, I get stupid a lot because there is a crossover in these cables. And I always have to remember that it's on the 6-pin side. Pin what is it? Pin 2 crosses over to pin 3. Yeah. To make it go the right direction. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me grab my stool. Oh, God, that didn't feel good. But the wind's going pretty good, 20 some miles an hour outside. So, building's banging back and forth. I got to raise the money so I can get this insulation done. The roof, the ceiling insulation. So we're the YouTube fund and the Twitch fund. That's what that's going to pay for over the next month. And right up over here, when we had that December storm, it tore a hole about the size of a 10-millimeter socket, 2 different places. So I got to figure out a way to patch that. That's going to be fun. 2 different holes. So let's put this right over here on top of the tablet. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean the printer up on the front here. So we got you guys can see from the smaller camera, we've got the manta right down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a draw from right here where the board's going to be. And we're just going to follow a cable path of least resistance. So, and I don't mind a little bit of slack, but we're going to try to make this fairly nice looking because we're going to be changing this over to a Mercury 1 eventually anyway. Should we go under or over? Under or over, everybody? What do you guys think? Under the board? Now we should go over the board because we still need to be able to access the USB ports here, so we should go over. So let's take that out there. Ooh, that's a long puppy. We'll just give her just a little extra. That right there is one heck of an uh, of an AB motor cable. Do 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 do. So Phil, how you been? I haven't seen you in a couple days. So we're gonna do the 4-pin side first because it's the easiest. Well, from the camera, wifey, the camera just makes it look like black because you can't really see the marble in it from this distance, anyhow. Hey, yo, what's up, LTX? How you doing, brother? We are just doing some wiring on this ender so we can just get her up and running. I intended to go live on both Twitch and YouTube, but I apparently forgot to change to the correct Twitch channel. So now we're just we're live on both, but the wrong Twitch channel. So we're just promoting the YouTube. Can't complain. Nice. So we're making some custom cables for our AB motors here. We're not going to bother with Z since it's so darn close. It's already plugged in. Fold that over. Get over here. Anybody else hate these damn connectors? I hate these things with a passion. My hands hurt too damn bad to do this all day long. Yeah, well, Central 3D's logo is actually going to be a 3D print in 3D, and it's going to be LED lit. So that's going to be sick looking. All right. And these things always come a little bit too far out, so you got to pinch them a little bit. Ah, it fell out, man. Oh, the 1 millimeters, those are the ones I really hate because I can't even see those damn things. I'm looking at those things like, you got to be joking. And this one, I'm going, you got to be joking as well because it doesn't want to stay. There we go. Oh, get your butt in there. And it slid out. What the heck? Oh, that was a crappy crimp. And that's a broken crimp. Don't double crimp these ever, because then you have to do all of it all over again. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Those 1 millimeter connectors are, Jesus Christ. I don't think I like this cable. This stuff is brittle. Normally I can just, there we go. Just do that and bend it over. Since I don't have a pair of wire strippers, are you kidding me? Come on. I'm going to take half this cable off doing this. I honestly don't own a pair of wire strippers that's small enough for this cable. And I don't think it would matter. This stuff is I mean, I'm not even getting to the wire and it's just snapping it off. Now I'm just, at this point, I'm just trying to catch the plastic. There we go. I did the first time and it was just perfect. Said the bishop to the choir boy. Shut up, Phil. Damn it. Really? Yeah. Well, see, I have a pair of wire strippers that say they go down to 23 gauge, but they don't go down to 23 gauge. They just massacre the cable at 23 gauge. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. And this is a use case for non-ratcheting crimpers too. Oh, she's so beautiful. That's what she said. Except for there's a little bit of an issue. You kind of turned it. It bent it, man. The razor and roll method's pretty good. I usually do that with Ethernet wire. There we go. Got that back straight. See if we can just shove that suck. No, that's not going to stay. That ain't gonna stay. JPP in the house. How you doing, brother? I hope things are turning around for you, man. I know it's been a bit rough recently. That's an understatement, by the way. Okay, we got that one. It bent it over too. What the frick? Oh, that hurts the fingers. Oh, went too far. That's what she said. At least she didn't say wrong hole. Yeah. So there's a lot been going on. You guys know a lot of the story. A lot of you don't know because nobody pays attention anymore. Everybody's got their own shit to get on with, and I understand that. Instead of going through all of it, I'll just tell you go back and watch a few videos. But that being said, y'all didn't hear, I retired from gaming, which leaves me with an awful lot of time to work on the maker side, which is a good thing. Gives me time to ponder projects. And I don't mean Alex. Pondering Alex is just a weird thought. Oh, come on, don't you son of a bitch. It just like slipped right on out. And it did it again. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You're how'd you know I was here? I don't know, man. Okay, that hurt. So let me take a break for a second. Let me rest these hands because they hurt. Um, and we'll chitty chat for a second. So yeah, the nonsense that was going on with me getting blacklisted from getting game sponsors and getting all that and partnering with game companies and all that, I got pretty down about that. And I was like, you know what? Then the other day I lost my PUBG partnership, and instead of getting down, it actually gave me an epiphany. And I wasn't down about it at all. I was thankful because I already had that one. And that one meant a lot to me, and I was very thankful for that because I've had it for a long time, 6 years now. And I wrote my partner manager back and I said, I thank you guys for the 6 years you gave me. And I completely understand because I hadn't been meeting my obligations with them for some time. And, you know, decided to move on with life. And I retired from gaming. It wasn't, at that point, it wasn't a big deal. And it was something, it was just a change in attitude, you know, because I had already had that. It wasn't like I was fighting to get something new. Tell you what, that damn thing does not want to. This one doesn't want to go in straight. This must be a millennial crimp connector. Yeah, I just said that. I thought it was funny. You don't like it? Sue me. There's also nothing that's going to go into that either. What time do I stream till? An hour and 45 minutes after I started, because I got my meeting with Gil at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I want just a few minutes of relaxation before I do that. Call me a boomer one more time. I dare you. I ain't no damn boomer. I'm Gen X, baby. We might have a problem with this one. Maybe. There we go. Relaxation. Relaxation is taking a few moments of peace and freaking quiet. See, Phil, that's the thing. My children are grown up. Four wire. Four wire. So let's get a show of hands. Who's coming to Rocky Mountain this year? So I know who not to get drunk. I don't drink. Oh Lord. Hey Heidi, how are you? Thank you for being here doing the modding thing. And after all this time, we have one in done. That took forever and a damn day. What does the political climate have to do with anything, Phil? Honestly, I don't understand anybody that says, well, the political climate, who gives a shit? You afraid you're going to get deported the moment you get over the border? Is that what it is? Just to let you know, you're Australian. You're not, never mind. I won't make that joke. Not live on stream anyway. Well, don't blame the political climate because it ain't got shit to do with it. Oh, that's with any politician. Doesn't matter. So all that matters is these two center ones get swapped. Red and green get swapped. All right. And then we got to go to a. Oh, Jesus, that hurts. Bring a drop bear and bring a big old, bring one of them big ass bird and snake eating damn spiders within your suitcase. They won't do nothing to you. I swear. 2, 4, 6. 6 connectors. Yeah, that's 6. I can't count for shit. I grew up in the American school system. 2, 4, 6. There we go. Grab another roll of these suckers because you never know. We're probably going to screw this up. So, announcement time. I have been convinced, and we do have some stuff on the way. We are going to be doing a what the hell? Oh, okay. We're going to be doing an NG project as well as the Ender Max NG. We're going to do the little one first so we can get a feel for doing the NG. I got Clockwork Idiot, the creator of the Max NG. He's going to be helping me get everything together for the Max. We'll do that one a little bit later this year. But like the post I put up on X, I got a lot of time on my hands, and we're going to be looking for some bigger projects. and not just 3D printing related. CNC, the possibility of a laser, um, even some industrial stuff. I'm looking for. This is a workshop, guys. It doesn't have to be 3D printed related at all. You know, what are you guys' thoughts? As long as we can find some way to finance it, as in sponsorships or community funded, I'm up for all sorts of projects. Spiders on a plane. Yeah, who could we get to star in that? That would be fun as heck. Which big actor do we know that's afraid of spiders? It can't be anybody from Australia because none of y'all are afraid of spiders because y'all live in frickin' Australia. I mean, this is their normal reaction every morning walking out the door. Is that spider eating that dog? Yep. Well, shit, just another Tuesday. I'm not sure I like that crimp, but we'll see how it goes. What did you miss? A lot of commentary. How's it going, Havoc? What you doing, brother? Ow, sheet. We're wiring an Ender 6. I did tell y'all I got new motors that are coming for this thing, right? Yeah. Yep. We got some motors coming for this thing. We actually got a few things coming for this guy. They were purchased a while back. But as with always, my luck seems to hold out when it comes to shipping. I mean, that is a fact. I seem to have some of the worst luck when it comes to getting things shipped to me. Purchased off of AliExpress because it seemed like a good deal. Verified vendor. I even messaged Jason, said, Jason, is this, an actual vendor of yours, an affiliate? He brought back, yep, they sure are. I'm like, great. Good deal. And I think the container they were in fell overboard because that was 2 months ago. Go Llama, what's happening? Love the name. Go to Llama. Go to Llama. Yeah, I like it. Go to Lamia. Go to Lamia. Go to Lamia. I don't know. I can't do it. Apparently, Tom Holland, Holly Berry, William Shatner, all of arachnophobia. Well, shit. Well, I mean, there's a good possibility that William Shatner will be dead before we can get that movie made. I mean, he just turned what, 98 or some crap like that? 92, 98. I don't know. He's old as dirt. Somebody tell me how it is he actually looks younger than Patrick Stewart. That one I can't figure out. Okay, that doesn't want to fit in there. Get your butt in there. Well, it crimped okay. We'll see if it'll actually work. Oh, my hand's going to have to rest after this one cable. It hurts. Oh, you mean the little black widows? Oh, they ain't going to hurt you. The brown recluses will get you, though. I've probably been bitten by at least half a dozen black widows in my life. Never even went to the hospital for one. Brown recluse spider, though, that'll eat your flesh. That's necromancy there, man. Well, I don't like that one either. It didn't crimp in very far, but we'll see how it goes. Thankfully, I left plenty extra on these cables. So the only thing I got to remember is to swap the red and green. Oh God, my hand hurts so bad now. I forgot to actually put some arthritis cream on. That JST plug looks thicker than it should. Why is that? Please tell me I didn't put the wrong plugs on here. I don't want to unpin these things. Where's that other box of plugs? Nope, that's not them. Um, well, there's only one way to see here. Let's just see if it will fit in. Yeah, it fits. So, okay. You ain't afraid of them? What wires are we working on? We're putting some new stepper wires on this Ender 6 because we took the breakout board off because I hate breakout boards. And yeah. So we're creating some new custom cables because I hate extensions. So look at that. So a foot 18 inches longer. It'll be a nice clean wiring setup too when it's all said and done. And the funny part is this just temporary because You know, this is the first part of the transformation of this printer because this is going to end up being a Mercury 1. So this whole printer is going to end up getting changed. All right. So on this side, it's blue red, so it needs to be blue green because it's reverse direction. And we skip one. Yep. Yep. Blue, green, red. So anybody else here watch that show, Blind Frog Ranch, Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch? I've gotten quite addicted to that lately. Of course, I always love those treasure shows, whether they're bullshit or not. It's just quite fun to watch them try just go look for crap. Makes you live vicariously through people. Why isn't that sticking? There we go. Voila! One cable done. It's a similar series. It's a separate show. Skinwalker Ranch is actually about 20 miles south of it. Same area, though. Not really a spin-off, though. So, let's take a look here. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I got the wrong damn connector. Son of a beach. I'm going to have to depin this. It's still a 6-pin, but this thing is way too damn big. I'll just have to depin it and put this connector on. Damn it. Damn it. That stinks. Actually, I've got plenty of those cables. I want to keep that one intact because it's a long one. What we'll do. Oh, man. See, here's one I actually probably don't need to extend. I actually probably could use this on the other side as is. I might only have to make one of these. There we go. Get over here. These little shorties. Yeah. These little guys. We'll just depin this little puppy. Don't you hate it when that happens? So the premise of the show is they're searching for gold on the ranch that is presumably treasure that Montezuma, the Aztec king, sent to Utah when the Spaniards, the conquistadors, came and conquered the Aztecs. Uh-huh. But what I've actually enjoyed learning is that there's actually legitimate theories, because with today's technology, we can actually go fact check a lot of the stuff that's said on the show from the so-called experts. One of the experts on the show in the season we're watching, and I won't give spoilers away of which season it is, so you can be surprised about that, has said that the Aztecs actually originated from the region that Utah came from. I thought that was pretty damn cool. That they didn't originate, their culture didn't originate down in South America and Mexico. They actually originated in North America, here in the US, in the Utah Basin region. And it was a couple of tribes that got together for protection long before Native American tribes got together. We're talking a couple thousand years before all the tribes that we know that we consider Native Americans were Native, the Cherokee, the Arapaho, and all those, or even the Ute Americans. And oh, we just broke that one. That's useless. Got to run. All right, buddy. But yeah, it's a very interesting. I don't really watch that show for that type of crap. I watch it so I can learn from what these experts say because I'm a history buff. And there's not a chance on this earth that you're going to hear any of that stuff come from, you know, ow, where did the rest of that go? You're not going to hear any of that come from the mainstream media or modern day science or traditional history until it's verified by big money because they don't want to, mess with traditional views. I guess that's the best way I can put it. I actually have a box of those, and I don't know where they're at right now. I think I may have left those in the house. Maybe I left him over here. Nope. What is that? I have an afterburner toolhead PCB I didn't know I had. Not sure what I would use that on. I think I need to find that box of those so that I don't really stop doing that. Ah, there they are right there. Ta-da! I know I've got a box of these dang things. Yeah, they changed the history to fit the group thinking narrative. And that's one of the problems I've got with group thinking narratives. Will these fit in the motor? I'm not sure they will. Let me just grab a motor out of here. Houston, we may have a problem. None of these JSTs, these are all. Anybody knows the size of the JST that you need for motors? For yeah, that's not it either. Hey Google, what size of JST connector do you need to go to a NEMA 17 motor?
NEMA 17 stepper motors typically use a 6-pin JSTPH connector, 2.0 millimeters pitch, on the motor side, often breaking
That's what
out
I
to a
have.
4-pin JSTXH, 2.54 millimeters pitch, for the controller board. Would you like me to find a wiring diagram for these connectors?
No, thank you. Well, that's what I have. I have a whole box of these. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. What happened here? What do we got here? Go to, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. I mean, we have a solution. I just don't want to go on pinning a ton of cables. Let's see how. Let's see. Let's just take a look and see if this cable's long enough to fit. I don't think it is. It might be on the shorter side though. Oh yeah, it's definitely long enough to fit on the shorter side. So that one we ain't got to worry about. And I suppose for now, let's see what we got here. Now, one thing I need to do is grease the skids on this drawer. Because that thing is noisy. All right, let's take a look over here. Because no doubt about it, we're going to wire this thing up correctly. Which means I'm going to order a new set of JST plugs. Hey, look. That's a full HJX gear set. And I do need to go through and get this all cleaned up. All right, here's an extension one. We're just going to get this plugged in for now. Because I still need to wire up all new end stops and everything else. So that'll come down here and then come over as well. So it's going to be motor 2. It's going to be motor 1. And we just wasted a half hour of the show wiring up something that I can't use, which I do apologize for. What are we breaking today? Everything. What's going on? How you doing, Dave? Apparently, I have an entire these are 2.54s. So I need, okay, I don't have the right ones. I need to order a set of 2s. I need 2 millimeters. These are 2.54s. My bad. I need 2 millimeter JSTs. So I will break out the old credit card and get those coming. But we're closer. So let's see. Why did the tablet shut off? It apparently ran out of power. Love it. Let's do top down. So if you guys don't know, we put this thing on rails. And I actually modified and created my own. Because all the other ones I found didn't have the proper clearances. And this thing is smooth as butter. It's nice. And using the existing stock mount. So until we do the actual full build, yeah, so you guys can see the actual. There we go. Someone's having a fire sale in 18 minutes. I know, and I don't have any money. I don't have any money, which just peeves me off. But we might go look anyway. We might go look anyway. So we're going to kill this cam for a second while I indulge in a bad habit and sit here and chitty chat. JSDPH. Yes, 2mm. Yeah, JSDPH. Yes. Milo Rossi becoming quite a bit of the prehistoric North American monument building. Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with some of Milo Rossi's stuff. Nope, it's online, JPP, not in person. It's up on the website. Project and Dad's Garage back. Guess who's back? Back again. Well, it says it right up in the Discord. It's online, right? That would be quite unfair to like 99% of the world if it was in person only. Let's go take a look. I'm pretty sure it says who the hell voted for hot end extruders? You guys are weird. Vote for open printer kits. That's what you need to vote for. It says on the website. I voted for everything too. 13% of people that voted over on Fabrico voted for just hot ends. Why would you do such a thing? Bad people. Bad people. Oh my God. My back is killing me. I don't know. I think this machine's going to look pretty sick once it's done, just even as this. But once we get it to a status of a Mercury 1, oh, baby. I mean, I don't know what mods, what other really inexpensive, fun things can we do to this before we go Mercury 1? Or should I just get it up and printing until then? Oh, yes, Phil, I saw the fake Fabrico site. I was actually digging it. It was hilarious. What was it? Profabrico.store or some crap like that. They literally copied the site one for one. They did a pretty good job. I know, I'm not going to forget I have a meeting. I got time. I got time. And honestly, if I miss my meeting because I'm streaming, I don't think Gil's going to mind. But no, I won't miss. But yeah, guys, today's stream was going to be only about an hour and 45 minutes. So we got about a half hour left of the stream. I know Fabrico. I mean, they've been getting a lot of stuff in and just disappearing off the shelf instantly. So, I mean, Hector's he's doing a lot of good business. I can't say anything against that. He's doing a lot of business. But Alex, Brad did say he does have 120 millimeter 110 volt fans. So my back. All right, here's a question for you guys. I recently printed a new